Hey, what's up fam? It's Troy D and welcome to the Troy D 24/7 Mall channel. First and foremost, thank you to all our subscribers. Man, we are growing, we're blazing, we're trailblazing. I want to thank everybody for being in this channel. Now this is kind of like a discussion video, so I'm not really going to make any cuts about it. So I'm not going to cut the video up is what I'm saying. But anyways, welcome. So today we're going to talk about Creed getting bought out. They got bought out by an investment company called Blackrock, and people are wondering, what does this mean? I'll have the lowdown. A lot of people think that it's actually because of, the attack of the clones, the clone houses, right? Everybody's trying to copy Creed Aventus, Creed colognes, and they're making these really, really cheap versions, $20 to $30 versus a $400 Creed. And it's running wild. It's all over the market right now. I think even the YouTube reviewers who actually doing it also for money are also at this point paid by clone houses to push the product to the masses, and that's what it is. And so, we're going to talk about the clones. Are they really attacking Creed? Is Creed getting attacked right now? That's why they need an investment house to put in enough money to rebrand or maybe make it better. So here's what I think. First and foremost, are they getting attacked? Yes, I believe that Creed is getting attacked by the clones. And here's the thing. To me, the best example of a house that's been cloned over and over, okay, forever, but has risen above that, okay, is Louis Vuitton. Louis Vuitton, or LVMH, you want to call it LVMH, is a company that, like I said, you could go to any country. You can even go to a third world country. You go to their markets, there's a fake Louis Vuitton wherever you go, and they're so cheap. I mean, they might not look exactly the same, but it's got the same like LV monogram. It looks kind of the same, and everybody can buy it. It's super cheap, and that's LV for you. Now you're probably wondering, like, why, does LV get affected by this? Does LV sales get affected by this? And you know what? Here's the thing. Every year that they make more of those fakes, LV makes more money. They become richer and richer. They keep killing it, LV. Despite all the cloning going on, all the copying going on. I mean, there's even like one of one copies, like copies that are so exact that you're thinking like, oh, that must hurt their bottom sales, but it's not. LV is just, like I said, getting bigger and bigger, and I'll tell you exactly why, and why it's a problem for Creed. Now the thing with LV, for example, is that if you're buying like a fake LV, right, one of the reasons why people buy fake LV is because the fact of the matter is they really cannot afford a real LV. A real LV is quite expensive, just like a real Chanel bag is really expensive. It's like $4,000 for a real Chanel bag, the real deal. And a real deal LV will probably set you back maybe $1,600. And so people that really cannot, it's not in their range, or they just have $1,500 in their bank account and they're just not gonna drop it on LV, they're gonna get a fake LV, and that's that. And there are people who are on that type of cash flow, or that kind of money flow, that they can afford the $1,500, and then they'll do that. So is that a problem for LV? That's not a problem for LV, actually, because what they do is they want everybody who's on a certain income level to buy their stuff. They don't care about the people that don't have the money to buy their stuff. That's not their problem. And that works for LV, because basically what happens is that it is a benchmark. It becomes a benchmark. Like, for a lot of people that have hit a certain income level, they feel that LV is a benchmark. Like, for example, like here there's a joke here with Filipino nurses, that if you're a Filipino nurse, you have an LV bag, right? A real LV bag. Why? Because, dude, you passed the NCLEX, you made it to your job, you're making a good amount of money, and so how you're gonna reward yourself is you're gonna buy yourself an LV bag. And so that's kind of like a running joke around my community, I guess, is that, if you see a nurse, they probably have an LV bag. So you see, it's a benchmark, okay? And so again, the difference in the model here is that people that own people that LV are marketing to are people that can't afford it. And if you can't afford it, it doesn't hurt them, right? People can actually just buy the fakes and whatever. LV doesn't care. The second thing that they do is that they also innovate. So they brought in this guy Virgil Abloh a year ago, and from there, like LV, like men's sales just shot up like crazy because they had an innovative, like kind of like a remake. They had a new designer, so there were new bags, there were new clothes, there were new sunglasses. They called them the millionaires, and they were just selling out like crazy because it was something totally new. Anybody that wanted to get into LV, and they're like, oh man, I got the new wave LV, they got into that, and then boom, LV killing it, right? So the problem with Creed is that, so there's the market that can't afford it, and then there's the market that can afford it, right? The problem with Creed is that the market that can afford it doesn't want to buy it. Okay, that's the big problem that they have, is that the people that can afford an Aventus decide not to get an Aventus. See what I'm saying? So they end up really buying the $20, $30 clones. They're pretty happy about it, and then so that's how kind of like Creed gets attacked. You know what I'm saying? Because there's actual people that can buy it. It's just that they don't choose to buy it. So what do they have to do? If I was in Creed's shoes, or I had like some fresh money or whatever, man, I would really listen to the people. And that doesn't mean like lowering the prices, in my opinion. It's not lowering the prices. It's basically making them feel like it's a benchmark. If you watched my Aventus video, right? I had like an Aventus story video, how I ended up with an Aventus. It was not my benchmark fragrance, right? So like buying it didn't make me feel like I was in the game. I was like, no, I know for a fact that once I buy a Ventus, I'm just gonna be one of many, many people that own it. So it's not really like a benchmark that I own a Ventus or any type of Creed. They should make it a benchmark using marketing, using whatever they can. They should go back and saying, hey, this is a benchmark. If you can afford it, buy it. You'll feel like you have arrived. You have arrived in a certain level of niche, a certain level of luxury, whatever. I think that's what they should do. They gotta make it a benchmark. They gotta make people really think that, hey, the clones, even if they are clones, is still not the real deal. They gotta somehow address that separation. And you know, being a member of like the Aventus Lounge, for example, what's up to my friends at the Aventus Lounge? They should send some people in there to like listen to these folks, because you have people in the Aventus Lounge like buying or shelling out like 4 to 5 times a Creed price for older batches. Why? Because of so and so reason: smokiness, more vanilla, fruitier. They gotta listen to those folks, in my opinion. Those are your hardcore fans that are shelling out the exact same money that they could have paid you, Creed. So I would listen to those guys. I would listen to them and be like, what are they looking for? What do they want? Are they mad because the performance is whack? If the performance is whack, man, they gotta deal with the performance. And because it's also 2020, they gotta listen to those that are buying the clones. Like, why are these guys like crazy about the clones? They're crazy about the clones because it's like a bomb, right? And so if the Creed perfumers or the people at Creed are thinking it's gonna be like some bougie spray here, and then we're just gonna go, you know, and it's like it's just gonna be like right here, like a close scent, man, they're gonna get it wrong. Because on the clone side of things, people buy the clones because they want to be a bomb. They want to walk, and then it's like, whew, they gotta have that atmosphere around them. They gotta listen to those folks, and if need be, reformulate their thing to where it's a bomb, because these are the current 2020, you know, people. And that's the new guys, that's the new blood, that's the new money coming in to fragrances, and they don't want to lose that out to say the clone houses. Like I said, some people can actually afford Creed, they just don't choose to. You know what I'm saying? So, and last one is that I think they should come up with something new, a new fragrance, something that will stun the crap out of people and be like, whoa, do you have that new Creed one? No, man. Oh, dude, you should have it. They got to come up with something new. I feel like it's the same fragrances since back in the day. And yeah, that's going to hurt them, because you know what? There's enough reviews about it that, you know, it gets to a point where you don't even want to go and try it out anymore, because it's all there. It's all reviewed, you know? They got to come up with something new. Maybe like how Xerjoff is doing it, or I don't know who else is doing it. I know Xerjoff always comes up with new ones and people buy it, you know, even if it's $400, people buy it. So I think they should come up with something new, something fresh for the people. I think they'll be fine. So yeah, I mean, congrats to them. I don't know if they're currently losing out, or they're winning and they want to win some more by getting an investment firm to buy them. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that Creed is under attack, or is Creed killing it and they're just gonna push it forward? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments what you think about Creed, and what the state of the nation is when it comes to Creed. But those are my thoughts. I just think that as a buyer that can actually afford it, Creed was like not my first option, and that's bad for them, because technically it should be the first option. It's the first thing you see as a mainstream person, without going to any fragcom, just going into the boutiques. That Creed is the first thing you see. Creed is the most beautiful bottle that you will see out there. So hopefully they listen to this video. Hopefully, and listen to us, listen to people in the frag community, and hopefully that'll help out their new moves. And I'm excited to see what their new moves are. Okay, so that's it. Those are my thoughts. I'm gonna go for a jog now. And by the way, if you're wondering why I have this black mark on my head, I'm a Catholic. It was like Ash Wednesday, so I still have that ash. I just don't want to wash it off. It's like a religious thing. So yeah, that's it. Guys, don't forget to subscribe. Again, thank you for all your subscriptions, guys. Okay, it really helps me motivate me to make a lot of good videos. So until then, guys, again, please subscribe and peace out.